Hey guys, what's going on? 845 Sportscards coming out of New York's Hudson Valley once again. It is March 1st. Spring training is in full swing. It's an awesome time of the year. Oh man, glad to have baseball back. Opening days in a few weeks. But today's the first of the month, so we're going to get back into trying to find the Nolan. Try to find the on-card autographed Nolan Ryan from the 1991 edition of Upper Deck Baseball. Now, this month we have something a little different. I found this one in the wild. You can see here, this box is a little different. It has this Upper Deck Heroes of Baseball logo. Let me grab another sealed box over here for you. That one doesn't have it. This one does. So, boxes are clearly different because that. So, this month, we're going to rip into this one. From March, the Heroes of Baseball logo. There is another subset, and there's on-card autographs of, I think it's Fergie Jenkins, Gaylord Perry, maybe one others. They're not super valuable. I'm not sure why, but obviously Nolan Ryan is the big chase here. But maybe we'll find one of those special inserts here. But before we get started, I always like to show a Nolan Ryan card, just in case we get no hits. I like to show a regular Nolan Ryan card. Would be a nice hit. 1970, Nolan Ryan, still in the Mets uniform. This card was released after the Miracle Mets 69 run. It says right there, it mentions the World Series 1969. So it's pretty cool. There's a stat there. Nolan once fanned 21 batters in 10 innings and lost the game. That's a story of Nolan Ryan's career. Run support. But as a 1970 Nolan Ryan and a PSA 7. Nice grade for the vintage. That's a scratch on the plastic, not the actual card. It's good. Yeah, so there's a nice Nolan Ryan card from the PC. Just in case we find nothing in this here box. But nothing left to do other than start ripping. In this box, as we know, there's a ton of Hall of Famers. Almost all of them are worth absolutely nothing. Box is right open here. Even the Ken Griffey Jr. third-year card. Nolan Ryan base cards. There's the 10-card set of Nolan Ryan. All the cards. Nothing's really worth anything. Maybe if you get the Todd Van Poppel graded and come back at 10, you might have an $80 card. But really, there's only two cards worth anything in these boxes. It's the Nolan Ryan on-card auto and potentially the packs are bricked. There you go. Potentially the Michael Jordan baseball short print. We're going to pull aside all the Hall of Famers, because that's what we do here. What is up with this pack here? We're going to pull aside all the Hall of Famers. This pack is giving me a hard time. Trying to damage the cards. Slide those out. Right, the cards are not bricked. That's good. We're going to pull aside the Hall of Famers and, of course, the interesting Los Angeles Dodgers cards, because there's a lot of goofy pictures of the Dodgers. There's your Nolan Ryan insert. Checklist: David Cone, Gary Sheffield in a Brew Crew uniform. Terry Steinbach, John Olerud. And of course, you pull aside the holograms. I've yet to come even close to a complete set, a complete run of those holograms, which is crazy. You would think there's one for every team. I haven't seen them. I have about 50 of the Kansas City Royals. Right, these packs are going to be a problem. About 50 of the Royals. But there's some teams I have none of. So, I'm not sure how it works. That's why we rip into it, to see what we can find. David Segui, Lou Whitaker, Lenny Dykstra. Getting dirty, of course, because that's what he does. There's Barry Bonds. He should be a Hall of Famer, even though he's not. Ozzie Canseco with Jose Canseco. Picture. Blue Jays. And a prospect of Reggie Sanders. Maybe I can find a better way to rip these packs. That's what we're looking for. There we go. Good separation there in the seam. Moises Alou, Aguilera, Wilkinson, Danny Jackson, Dale Murphy's a Hall of Famer. Now, there's something interesting about this pack. The inserts are usually the back card. In these packs, they're in the middle. So I'm thinking this box is a little bit different. Time will tell if it yields anything valuable. And there you go. There's another Mariners. Jack Morris, he's a Hall of Famer. Ramon Martinez. So this is interesting. We'll see. These cards. Take these cards over there. Even back here they have that. Here is a baseball. Those weren't on the regular packs. So I'm wondering. I've only seen this once, to my knowledge. So I'm wondering if it's different. No, we're through. So this is an interesting card. The Dodgers, Mackie Hatcher with the gigantic glove over his bat and stepping on the flaming bag of poop on the back. So actually, COMC and his card number 666, of course. This card's worth a few bucks on COMC. So we definitely set this one aside because out of all the cards, it's probably the most valuable in raw condition. See, there's the Ryan insert in the middle. This is interesting. Guys, we have an interesting rip here. There's Ozzie Smith, Felix Fermin, Blue Jays, Sandy Alomar, Matt Williams. Interesting isn't always good. For the love of God, interesting is different. And that's what we want here. Could this be the secret to finding the Nolan? Could it be? I don't think the Nolan Ryan's ever been pulled on camera out of a pack. And he's still counting. Insert right in the middle. I don't think the autograph has been pulled on camera. Now, of course, you realize how many boxes would have to be opened to find this card. And, of course, go back to the fact that nobody was filming their rips back in the 90s. That's a very, very recent thing. Or I don't think I open anything without filming it. There's a crease in that card. Stinks. Right here. Bruce Hurst signing some baseballs. Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. Pete Harnish, Frank Tanana, Charlie Hayes, Greg Myers, Greg Jeffries, H.R., Howard Reynolds, Chief Wahoo. Oh, there's me. There's me. Where'd it go? There's me. And there's Chief Wahoo. Chief Wahoo's a valuable hologram there. It's pretty rare. Chuck the Pop-Up, Rico Baronia. So we like the Chief Wahoo. Glad to see that one. Any team that no longer exists, or I should say any team that has changed the logo, the hologram becomes valuable. Joe Orsolak. Tim Tuffle, Brett Butler. Jose Lean hopping over his teammate. That's pretty cool. Anytime there's a strange picture, we set it aside. For some reason, there's value on COMC. Willie Banks on the prospects. So I rip this once a month, and I honestly don't remember every card. A couple stand out, obviously. The Jordans would stand out if I see that one. The old SP1 short print. And the insert. So the insert is going to be the checklist of this with the autograph. So that's what we're looking for. If we find it, it looks like it might be in the middle. Craig Biggio, Hall of Fame. Blue Jays again. Mike Greenwell. Len Brucher. You know, a lot of these cards don't look familiar to me. It's maybe silly. Silly to say, but maybe having a senior moment. But let's keep going, exploring this pack. It's very possible different collations hit in different cities. That has happened in the past. Not so much with modern cards, but you do get different collations in different cities, different regions. There's a Ricky. Sweet. Rob Deere, Andy Van Slyke, Darryl Boston, Kevin Elster, Royals, Pat Kelly. Is that a Ricky card? That's pretty sweet. That's something Upper Deck did really well. The triple exposure, creative photography. That card, 40 cents. So if a single card is worth more than 55 cents, it goes to COMC. First card of every pack has that. It's not a print line, it's a crease. 55 cents, it goes to COMC. If it's less than 55 cents, I'd actually lose money sending the ComC. So what I plan to do is bundle them up into a lot and sell, you know, say 50 Paul Molitor cards from 91 upper deck. That way, there's at least a little juice in the squeeze. They were 20 cents a piece. I give you 50 of them. You know, you'd pay $10 for that. Then you get your price down to 5 cents a card. That's pretty good. A lot of nobodies. Will Clark. Will the Thrill Clark. Number 13, back home. Texas boy. Tony Gwynn. Ricky Jordan. Chief Wahoo. Yeah, baby. Liking this box. So we got 2 Chief Wahoos already. That's awesome. Bunch of Hall of Famers, but the most exciting thing is the Chief Wahoo. I think we're going to find... This is right there. This is right on the pack. I don't know why I didn't notice that before. Right on the pack it says, featuring limited edition Heroes of Baseball cards. That is probably the Gaylord Perry Fergie Jenkins card. Some of them are autographed. Some of them are just base cards. Whoa, there's the Jordan. See, the Jordan's right in the middle. This is different because every Jordan I've pulled, and I pulled a handful, has been on the back. So the hits are going to be in the middle of this, and there's the Michael Jordan short print. Centering on that. The edges on that. But that's one of the big cards we're looking for. I've yet to gem one of those. But even a 9, that is Chief Wahoo again. Even a 9, it's worth, you know, $40. I need extra. So we got a Jordan. That's exciting. May prove to be the best card. But we're looking for on-card autos from 1991. If you can believe such a thing. On-card autos are a dime a dozen these days. Bobby Witt Sr. Every month I rip the Harold Baines. He's a Hall of Famer. Every month I do the Big Fly box from Slater Sports. And I seem to hit autos every single month out of that thing. But that's common in the modern cards. What's not common is early 90s pack pulled on-card autos. Which is why the Nolan Ryan has such premium attached to it. I said it before, I say it again, I would buy it. Well, that's no fun. People on eBay want $3 grand, $2 grand for this card. And that's bananas. I'd rather pull it here with you guys. Get on If Sports countdown of best pulls of the month. And live in infamy, saying that I was the one that pulled it. And for the love of God, I can move into a different chase. Maybe the Reggie of the 1990 set. Eddie Murray. John Tudor. Mickey Tettleton. Presley. J. Bell Carlos by Erga. Royals. And a checklist. Eddie Murray having a great time. See, Murray, he played for a handful of teams. Baltimore Orioles. New York Mets. The Dodgers there. They must have respected him because pretty nice picture there. Nice picture. There's nothing wrong with the pictures. He's a Dodger. But that screwy kid that picked all the bad pictures for the Dodgers, out of respect, must have left Eddie Murray alone. Every year, in Upper Deck, card number 666 was a Dodger. They couldn't avoid it in 89. Back home again. They couldn't avoid it in 89 with the Kirk Gibson, Charlie Huff, my man. The Kirk Gibson card, him hitting the walk-off home run, hobbling to first base. They could not avoid putting that on a set. In that picture in the set. But they did what they could, and they gave it card number 666, the Mark of the Beast. Straight silliness. Let's take a look here. Dennis Cook. A little upset with his mullet. And the back of the card. Blowing bubbles. Nothing special there. Not exactly not exactly a great picture, but nothing crazy. 90 is still counting. Insert set. Almost one per pack? Not quite. Chief Wahoo. This is a Chief Wahoo box. So maybe this is an Ohio. Cecil, 51. Maybe this is an Ohio-specific box. Not sure. If I knew where the Nolan was hiding, I would drive there and start buying cases off their Facebook Marketplace. But I'm not really sure. Charlie O'Brien. Paul Abbott. Donnie Baseball. Put that man in the Hall of Fame, will you? Get him on one of those era committees. Schmaltz. Sid Bream. Yems. Orlando Merced. I think it's ridiculous. There's a handful of guys that should be in the Hall of Fame. That's ridiculous they're not. Donnie Baseball. No accusation of steroids. No accusations of PEDs, cheating. He was just a steady hitter throughout the 80s and 90s. Back injuries shortened up his career. Barry Larkin's in the Hall of Fame. Sammy Sosa will never be in the Hall of Fame. Injuries shortened up his career. His back gave him problems. Phil Plantier, that'd have been a big card back in the day. But you can't deny that he's significant towards the story of Major League Baseball. When you tell the story, he's one of the best hitters of the 80s. Him, Dale Murphy. These are guys that shaped the game as we know it. So I think they belong in the Hall of Fame because of that. Insert. Wrong insert. We got the checklist with the auto guys. Shawan Dunston, DJ Dozier, Tom Bolton. Just the wrong insert. Whoa, I dropped the pack. Good lord. That could be the one. Dropped on the floor. This could be the one. Let's see. Wouldn't that be funny? Does the foil protect the hit? Deion Sanders. Good card. Lenny. Looks like he survived the fall. Another Chief Wahoo. Sweet. This is a sweet box. Tons of Chief Wahoo. Got a Jordan. A handful of Chief Wahoo holograms. There's only one thing left to do. Some blue Sharpie. On a checklist, guys. Hensley Mullins. HR. Harold Baines, rather. Jeff Brantley, Paul Ossenmacher. Billy Spears, Scott Bankhead. Villanueva, look at that edge. That's miserable. Girardi, Yems, Mo Vaughn. John Dobson. We're about halfway through the box. Don't want to make this video an hour long, so I try to speed up a little bit here. Nolan, Junior Felix. Burt Bly 11 holding the beach ball. That's a good one. This is the checklist. This is the checklist. Does it have an auto? Let's find out. Upside down. There's Nolan. No autograph. Model. That's what it would look like. That was my slow reveal. That's what we're going to do, and that's how it's going to live in perpetuity when we do hit it. There's Eck, Billy Hatcher. I really want to pull this card, guys. I can't tell you. That's what it would feel like. That's what it would look like. And maybe a little more jumping up and down. Groundbreaking. Darren Lewis. Ken Griffey Sr. with Jr. pictured. Brett Butler. Wegman. Mitch Williams. Wild Thing. Greg Maddux dropping down a bunt. Greg Maddux might have been one of the smartest players ever in the league. Some crazy stats about him. He's got obviously gold gloves and wins and strikeouts, but he's also got like a stolen base, like never been caught stealing a base. Swindell, Greg Swindell wearing I'd say it's a do-rag maybe, but it's a little silly. Steve Filney, Steve Fry, Louis Soho, Joey Reed, Tony Fernandez, Chief Wahoo. I dubbed this a Chief Wahoo box. It is fantastic. Those holograms, I mean, I'm not joking. They're like 75 cents a piece, those holograms. The whole box was 30 bucks. Each hologram is 75 cents. Chris Johnson. Wally Backman, Dave Stewart. And there's Charles Nagy. Rookie Jeff Juden. Would have been big back in 91. Right now, there you go in the comments pile. Frank White, Danny Darwin, Todd Hundley, the sixth. 2 checklists in a row, different ones, but Doug Drabeck, Royals, and Rodriguez, Steve Carsey. Let me know what you guys think. Will I ever find this stupid card? If I find it, will it be in good condition? Jamie Moyer. Ken Griffey Jr. There we go. Terry Pendleton. Eric Davis. Made the Hall of Fame. Bobby Thigpen. Todd Zeal. Giving an interview. Pretty cool. Blue Jays. Dave Parker. There you go. That's cool. Glenn Davis. We got, 9 packs left, it looks like. There's got to be one of those Gaylord Perry or Fergie Jenkins autos. There's got to be. Jimmy Key. There's Jim Abbott, my boy. Harold Baines again. Oops. Randy Johnson, Hall of Famer. Backwards hat. Tom Bernansky. Kevin McReynolds. Tons of Mariners, too. There's Robbie. Just a matter of time. We're going to find it. It'll be in one of these packs. I'm saying there's got to be something. Why would they put that stamp on every single pack? And the box top. When no other packs have it. And not have one of those special inserts. Puckett, Baines, Dickie Thon. About to say there's a Hall of Fame. Oh, there we go. Randy Johnson. Hall of Fame pack. Tom Bernanke. Can we get another Hall of Famer? Pete Hunter, Schrabiel, there you go. 4 Hall of Famers in one box. That's a pack. Robbie, Big Unit, Baines, and Kirby Puckett. Cool pack. This pack here, let's see an auto. Jamie Moyer. Bo Jackson, we like that. Bo knows baseball. Ted Powers, checklist. The Melvins. Lindquist. Todd Zeal giving an interview. Steve. Chief Wahoo. Parker again. And that's Glenn Davis. Pile's getting low. 5 packs left. Will we see it? There's more than just autographs. There's also inserts of the Fergie Jenkins, Gaylord Perry, Wade Boggs. John Kruk. Love him. Marlboro sign. Like, what's more 80s than that? The Marlboro sign in the background. John Kruk trying his best to get back to first base on a pickoff attempt. Gonna miss on that ball right there for sure. Doug Drabeck. Greenwell. Mariners again. Roberto Kelly. Ron Gant. Ron Gant's one of those players. Back in the 90s, if you watched TBS Superstation, you'd think Ron Gant was a surefire Hall of Famer. 30-30 guy, that was a monster. Felt like a action star. And just didn't last. Dennis Cook again. Silly picture. We'll on to that one. Fred McGriff. Rick Honeycutt. Davey Johnson. Dave Henderson. The Blue Jays. Checklist and 51 homers from Cecil Fielder. Wasn't Cecil Fielder, it was Cecil Fielder. The word Cecil means slow. Look it up, it's true. Pascual Perez, Kevin Napier, Charlie Huff, Jose Rijo, Sid Bream, Royals. A lot of checklists, but the wrong one. Not the checklist with the autograph on it, guys. 2 more packs. What's it going to be? Nolan Ryan in the middle. Luis Gonzalez, Willie Randolph, Todd Burns, Dave Clark, Tom Foley, Eric King, Chief Wahoo, Phil Plantier, Domingo Ramos. So, 1 pack left. This is the pack. Last pack magic in effect. March 1st. Spring training is rock and rolling. Opening day, about 3 weeks away. Will we find the Nolan? Will we find the Nolan? No, we won't. Once again, we are shut out. But look at this. Wahoo. 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 What? Oh, man. Look at this. This is awesome. Wahoo. 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 We got the rarest. The rarest hologram and the Jordan short print. So altogether, it wasn't a bad box. 845 Sports Cards coming out of New York's Hudson Valley. Thank you guys for watching. We're back at this the first of every month, but between now and April 1st, April Fool's Day, we got a lot more content. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like, comment. Chief Wahoo in the house. Thank you guys again for watching. See you next time. Later.